Before the tournament, I looked at Group J and said, Argentina first, Austria second, Algeria third, Jordan fourth. And honestly, that still might be the final table. But after Matchday 1, the story has changed quite a bit. Because Argentina didn't just beat Algeria, they beat them 3-0. Messi scored a hat-trick. Of course he did. Because apparently the man looked at a World Cup opener at nearly 40 and thought, yeah, I'll just do that again. Austria beat Jordan 3-1. But let's not pretend it was some beautiful Austrian masterclass. It was tense, it was awkward. They needed a Jordan own goal and a late penalty to make the scoreline look cleaner than the actual match felt. Which is, slightly less convincing than the table suggests. So today I'm going to do 3 things. First, I'm going to audit my original prediction. Then, I'm going to admit where I was right, where I was wrong, and where I was maybe being a bit too generous. And finally, I'm going to predict the rest of Group J again, based on what these teams actually showed on the pitch. Right, let's get into it. Let's start with Argentina versus Algeria. My original prediction was Argentina 2, Algeria 1. The actual result, Argentina 3, Algeria 0. So yes, I got the winner right. But I was too kind to Algeria. I thought Algeria would make it dangerous. I thought their speed, flair and transition threat would at least cause Argentina serious problems. I thought Mahrez, Amoura, Guiri, Aouar, Ait Nouri, all those attacking names, would give Argentina something to worry about. And to be fair, there were little moments. Algeria are not a bad team. They do have quality. But in this match, they were not close enough. Argentina controlled the emotional rhythm of the game. And that is what Argentina do so well. They do not just play football. They manage the match. They slow it down when they need to. They speed it up when they smell weakness. They make opponents chase. They make opponents wait. And then Messi turns up with a hat-trick because, apparently, time is optional. 3 goals in a World Cup opener. Lovely. Very considerate of him to remind everyone that retirement is more of a suggestion than a deadline. But beyond Messi, Argentina looked like a team that knows exactly what tournament football is. They were calm, they were efficient, they didn't panic, they didn't need chaos. They just took control, waited for Algeria to make mistakes and punished them. Algeria, meanwhile, have a problem now. Not just the 0 points, the goal difference. -3 after one match is horrible in this format. Because if you're trying to finish third with a chance of qualifying, goal difference matters. And losing 3-0 in the opener means you're already carrying a suitcase full of damage. Also, Algeria complained about the refereeing afterwards. Fine, maybe they had frustrations. But when you lose 3-0 and Messi scores a hat-trick, blaming the referee can only take you so far. At some point, someone in that dressing room has to say, right lads, maybe we should also defend better and create more, because that usually helps. Now let's talk about Austria versus Jordan. My original prediction was Austria 2, Jordan 0. The actual result, Austria 3, Jordan 1. So again, I got the winner right. And Austria did what they needed to do. 3 points. Good start. Second in the group. Lovely. But the performance was not as comfortable as 3-1 sounds. This was not Austria just pressing Jordan into dust for 90 minutes and strolling off like everything was easy. No. Jordan made it difficult. They scored their first ever World Cup goal. They competed, they had moments, and Austria needed an own goal and a late penalty to finally settle the match. That matters. Because Austria's whole identity is supposed to be clarity. Press high, win the ball, attack quickly, make the opponent uncomfortable. And yes, they did some of that. But they also gave Jordan enough hope to make the match awkward. And if Jordan can make it awkward, Argentina definitely can. Austria's pressing structure is still good. Rangnick's team know what they are trying to do. Leimer gives them energy. Sabitzer gives them timing and experience. Seiwald helps the midfield structure. Arnautovic still gives them presence and personality up front. Sometimes a bit too much personality, but there we are. And Alaba's leadership, if he is fit enough to play a role, matters a lot. But the Baumgartner absence still hurts them. Because Austria need those clever arrivals between the lines. They need that attacking rhythm. They need someone who can time the run and connect the press to the final action. Against Jordan, they got away with not being completely sharp. Against Argentina, that is much less likely. Jordan, meanwhile, deserve respect. They are the debutants. They were playing their first ever World Cup match, and they did not collapse. That is important. They showed discipline. They showed spirit. They showed that they are not just here to take photos and swap shirts, but defensively, they still gave Austria enough opportunities. And against Algeria next, they will need to be much cleaner, because Algeria are wounded now, and wounded teams can be dangerous. After matchday 1, the table is Argentina, 3 points, Austria, 3 points, Jordan, 0 points, Algeria, 0 points. Argentina are top because of goal difference. Austria are second. Jordan are third. Algeria are fourth. And that goal difference is important. Argentina are +3. Austria are +2. Jordan are -2. Algeria are -3. So Argentina are in control. Austria are in a strong position. Jordan are still alive, but they need a result quickly. And Algeria are already in trouble. Not finished, but in trouble. And this is where it gets interesting. Before the tournament, the key match was Algeria versus Austria. That is still the key match for second place. But now Algeria may not even get to that match in a comfortable position. Because after losing 3-0, they have to beat Jordan. No excuses, no tactical essays. No, we showed good moments. Win, that is the job. The next match is Argentina versus Austria. And this is the top of the group game. Both teams have 3 points, but Argentina looked much more convincing. Austria won, yes, but Argentina looked like defending champions. Austria looked like a team very happy to survive an awkward evening, different energy. Tactically though, Austria can make this interesting. They press high, they want to force mistakes, they want to stop Argentina building calmly through midfield. They want to turn the game into duels, second balls, quick attacks, uncomfortable moments. And that can work for a while. Because if Argentina are sloppy in build-up, Austria can punish them. Leimer, Sabitzer, Seiwald, these players do not need an invitation to press. They just need one bad touch, one slow pass, one center-back thinking he has time. And suddenly, Austria are all over you. But here is the problem. Pressing Argentina is dangerous. Because if Argentina beat the press, you are in trouble. Messi between the lines, Alvarez running into space, Lautaro attacking the box, McAllister making the right pass, Enzo progressing the ball, De Paul doing De Paul things, mostly running around like he is personally offended by midfield space. And once Argentina escapes that first wave, Austria's backline can be exposed. That is the danger. Austria have to press well, not emotionally, not bravely, properly. Because if they press badly, Argentina will not forgive them. I think Austria score. They have enough structure and enough energy to create one big moment. Maybe from a pressing recovery, maybe from a set piece, maybe from a second ball. But I trust Argentina more. They have more match winners, they have better game management. And after that Algeria match, Messi is already in rhythm, which is, frankly, annoying for everyone else. My prediction, Argentina win, most likely scores. Argentina 2, Austria 1. Or Argentina 2, Austria 0. I'm choosing Argentina 2, Austria 1. Austria make it uncomfortable. But Argentina still take control of the group. Now the other matchday 2 game, Jordan versus Algeria. And this is massive. Not glamorous maybe, but massive. Because both teams lost their opener. Both teams are on 0 points. And another defeat could basically end the tournament. For Algeria, this is a must-win. After losing 3-0 to Argentina, they have no room to mess around. They need goals, they need confidence, they need a proper response. And this is where their attacking talent has to show up. Mahrez has to influence the game. Amoura has to attack space. Guiri has to connect the attack. Aouar has to find pockets. Aït Nouri has to provide width. Because against Argentina, Algeria looked dangerous on paper. Against Jordan, they need to be dangerous on grass. That is slightly different. Jordan's plan will be clear. Stay compact. Protect the middle. Make Algeria frustrated. Then release Al-Tamari quickly in transition. And Jordan can hurt them. They scored against Austria. They showed belief. They have already got the first World Cup goal out of the way, which matters emotionally. The nerves should be lower now. But the issue for Jordan is defensive control. They cannot keep giving away dangerous situations. They cannot defend for long periods and then switch off. Against Austria, they survived for parts of the game, but they still conceded 3. Against Algeria, if they give Mahrez and Amoura too many openings, they will suffer. Algeria are under pressure, but pressure can also sharpen a team. They know they cannot afford another failure, and I think they respond. Not perfectly, not calmly, but enough. My prediction? Algeria win. Most likely scores: Jordan 1, Algeria 2, or Jordan 1, Algeria 1. I'm choosing Jordan 1, Algeria 2. Jordan fight, Jordan score. But Algeria's attacking quality finally gets them over the line. So with these predictions, Argentina beat Austria. Algeria beat Jordan. The table after matchday 2 becomes Argentina 6 points, Austria 3 points, Algeria 3 points, Jordan 0 points. And now the group becomes exactly what I expected. Argentina basically through, Austria and Algeria fighting for second, Jordan almost out. But goal difference is the key. Austria would still be ahead of Algeria, because Austria beat Jordan 3-1. Algeria lost 3-0 to Argentina. So Algeria's opening defeat still hurts them. Even if they beat Jordan, they probably go into the final match needing to beat Austria. A draw likely helps Austria, and that changes the tactical setup completely. Final match day, Jordan versus Argentina. For Argentina, this should be about finishing the group properly. If they have 6 points, they are already basically through, but they still want first place. And even if they rotate, they should have too much quality. Jordan will fight. Of course they will. This is their first World Cup. This could be their final match. They will want a point. They will want another goal. They will want something historic. And if Argentina rotate too much or treat the game too casually, Jordan can make it awkward. But Argentina are very good at avoiding emotional traps. That is one of their strengths. They know how to control weaker opponents. They know how to slow the rhythm. They know how to avoid panic. And they know how to kill matches when chances come. Jordan's danger is Altamari in transition. If Argentina lose the ball with fullbacks high, Jordan can attack space. But over 90 minutes, Argentina's control should be too much. My prediction? Argentina win. Most likely scores: Jordan 0, Argentina 2, or Jordan 1, Argentina 3. I'm choosing Jordan 0, Argentina 2, professional, controlled. Maybe not explosive, but enough to finish with 9 points. Now the real match, Algeria versus Austria. This is the second place final, and the situation is simple. Austria probably only need a draw. Algeria probably need to win. That one detail changes the whole tactical story, because Austria can be more controlled. They can press at the right moments. They can keep their shape. They can wait for Algeria to take risks. Algeria have to push. They have to create. They have to move the ball forward. They have to get their attacking players involved. And that is dangerous against Austria, because Austria are at their best when the opponent starts forcing things. Bad pass, loose touch, midfield gap. Austria press, Austria recover, Austria attack quickly. Lovely, very annoying if you are the team trying to chase the game. Algeria have more flair, no doubt. Mahrez can still decide moments. Amoura has pace. Guiri is clever. Aouar can find spaces. Ait Nouri gives width. They have the tools to hurt Austria. But the question is control. Can Algeria attack without becoming stretched? Can they take risks without gifting Austria transitions? Can they stay emotionally balanced after that Argentina defeat? That is the problem. Austria are not perfect. We saw that against Jordan. They gave Jordan hope. They were not completely clean. They needed late moments to make the result look comfortable. So I am not saying Austria are miles better, they are not. But in this exact match situation, Austria's structure helps them. They can accept a draw, they can make the match awkward, they can let Algeria carry the pressure. And pressure does funny things. A winger shoots too early. A midfielder forces the pass. A center-back steps out at the wrong time. Brave. Let's call it brave. And Austria say thank you very much. I think Algeria score. They have too much attacking talent not to create something. But I also think Austria find a goal. And because a draw is enough for Austria, I'm changing slightly from my original full Austria win. My prediction? Draw. Most likely scores: Algeria 1, Austria 1. Or Austria 2, Algeria 1. I'm choosing Algeria 1, Austria 1. Austria survive. Algeria push. Algeria fight. But they do not get the win they need. And Austria takes second place. So here is my updated Group J prediction. Before the tournament, I had Argentina first, Austria second, Algeria third, Jordan fourth. After Matchday 1, I'm keeping the same order, but the story has changed. My updated final table is first, Argentina, 9 points, second, Austria, 4 points, third, Algeria, 4 points, fourth, Jordan, 0 points. Argentina first is obvious now. They beat Algeria 3-0. Messi is already scoring. The squad knows how to manage tournament football. And unless something very strange happens, they should win this group. Austria second still makes sense. But not because they looked amazing. They did not. They looked organized, yes. They looked dangerous at times, yes. But they also looked a bit vulnerable against Jordan. So this is not Austria cruising through the group. This is Austria doing enough. And sometimes, in tournament football, doing enough is the whole game. Algeria third is painful, because they have talent. They have attacking players. They have enough quality to cause problems. But losing 3-0 to Argentina means they are chasing from the start. And if Austria only need a draw in the final match, Algeria have made their own life very difficult. 4 points could still give Algeria a chance as a third-place team. But with a damaged goal difference, it is not comfortable. It is the sort of situation where you are watching other groups and pretending you understand all the permutations. Nobody enjoys that. Jordan finished fourth. But they are not embarrassing. They scored their first World Cup goal, they competed, they showed pride, they just do not have enough over 3 matches in this group. So in my first prediction, I was right about Argentina. I was right about Austria winning their opener. But I was too generous to Algeria's chances against Argentina, and maybe slightly too impressed by Austria before seeing how awkward Jordan made them look. The big story of Group J is still Austria or Algeria for second place. But the emotional shape has changed. Austria have points and goal difference. Algeria have pressure and damage. And Jordan are dangerous enough to make the recovery match uncomfortable. So my updated prediction is Argentina first, Austria second, Algeria third, Jordan fourth. Now tell me in the comments, can Algeria still steal second place? Or did Messi already do too much damage to their tournament?